We have everything we need for our road trip: snacks, drinks, and our social norms.
Let's go! Welcome to Temple Grandin School's Power of 10 video series, where for our 10th anniversary, we are creating 10 videos that each share 10 things about a variety of topics related to neurodiversity.
Our last video was 10 hobbies you should try, activities you might enjoy exploring, especially now that it's summer. Check it out and see if you find something new to do. Today, we are exploring 10 B attitudes for recreation activities. 10 ways that will make time off from academics go smoothly. I'm Josie Wilger, a neurodiverse high school student.
And I'm Elena Lawfer, a neurodiverse college student. School's out and we're heading towards summer with all of its opportunities to do fun things. Just so we're prepared, we're going to reacquaint ourselves with some social norms that will help us have the most fun possible. We're going to list them here in no particular order. Josie, what's our first B attitude going to be?
Our first B attitude is be aware. When you're going into a situation, it's good to know the expectations and rules.
Totally. I'm a lifeguard, and it's always helpful for people to know the rules, such as they need to walk instead of run.
Walk, please!
Or not to splash people you don't know.
And did you know that when you're hiking, whoever is going uphill has the right of way?
I didn't know that until just now. I can see how knowing that would help you know when you need to step off the path and let others pass you, or when you get the chance to charge ahead.
Definitely. So in whatever situation you find yourself, be aware of what's expected. What's our next B attitude?
This one's related to the first one. Be observant. To be aware of expectations, you need to observe the environment and read the cues. For example, at the pool, you can figure out if a pool chair is taken if there's a towel flung over it. So look for one that doesn't have anything on it and put your own stuff on it to save it for yourself and your friends.
Or, if you're traveling and the line at the airport is really long, you know to be polite and not ask a bunch of questions to the TSA agent who is getting you through security. Instead, you can just chat with the people that you're traveling with and while you're waiting and read the signs so you know what to do when it's your turn to check in.
Our third B attitude for recreation activities is be prepared. The idea for this one is to know what you need for a situation beforehand and figure out how to take care of yourself.
Right. For example, if I'm going on a long road trip, I've got to have my headphones, a pillow, and a good book.
Me too. A blanket and snacks are definitely necessities too.
Okay, and here's another place to be prepared: the public restroom.
Definitely. Those places can be gross, especially at campsites or parks. It's good to remember to use a paper towel to handle things you don't want to touch, and if the bathroom doesn't have paper towels, you can use your wrist to turn off the water or to push the door open.
Ugh. Let's get out of this bathroom and let's talk about our next B attitude, number 4, be flexible.
This one is good year-round, and it's especially important for the summer when we're off our schedules and things aren't always predictable. Like when you're on a road trip, right? Maybe we've prepared as best we can, but we can't always know what kind of food will be available at places where we'll stop.
Or, if we're guests at someone else's house, we probably don't know their rules for their house, or we might not know what we'll be doing or when we'll be doing it. So we need to open to others' ideas and open to accepting some uncertainty.
And while we're experiencing some uncertainty, we'll also have to be patient. I know that a lot of times when I'm visiting someone, it takes longer to get out the door to do something than I might think it needs to take. So I have to be patient.
Or waiting in line at amusement parks. Sometimes it can take forever to get to the front of the line.
Yeah, when I'm waiting in lines like that, I like to chat with my friends or play games that passes the time, such as I Spy or the alphabet game.
That definitely helps. It also helps to be persistent. If you really want to ride that roller coaster, be persistent and wait it out until you get to the front of the line.
Or maybe you're going camping and for the first time you've been given the responsibility of setting up the tent or the cooking area. Things are not always as easy as they might first appear. So it might take determination and multiple attempts before you get something done, but it's worth it.
What's our next B attitude?
B attitude number 7, be courteous. For example, if you're camping, know what time the quiet hours are so you're not keeping other families awake by blasting your music or talking super loud.
Oh, this one is really important, especially when we're visiting someone else at their house for an extended stay. Like we said earlier, we don't always know how people live in their homes or what they're used to. It's good to think about what makes them comfortable, so you can ask them what the rules and expectations are and make sure to live by them. Like figuring out if people have certain chairs at the dinner table and which ones are available for you to sit in.
Or bringing a nice gift to thank them for having you in their home. You can also be helpful when you're a house guest.
Exactly. It's part of being courteous. Keeping common areas clean, picking up after yourself, and doing the dishes after meals helps lighten the load when others are hosting you.
And don't hog the bathroom. Remember that there are more people in the house and only so many bathrooms, so make sure you don't take too much time when others also need to get ready to go on your adventures.
And then, when the shoe is on the other foot and you're the one hosting friends or family, be empathetic.
Yes, it's good to remember how displaced you feel when visiting others and imagine that your guests might feel the same way. So think ahead to what might make them feel comfortable, such as telling them what room they'll be staying in and what your schedule would be, having food in the house that they'll like, and asking them what they'd like to do, even when it interrupts an activity that you might really want to do.
Being empathetic is good in lots of situations. Remember those long lines at the airport? Well, you can be empathetic with the TSA agents. They have to deal with long lines all day, long after you've passed through. You can imagine how tired they might be and say something encouraging to them.
Yeah, I like to make them smile if I can. So Josie, we're almost to the end of our list. Let's tell the audience our 10th social norm for the summer activities.
Be ready to have fun! That's what recreation is all about, having fun, relaxing, and rejuvenating.
Those are our 10 B attitudes for recreation activities. We hope they can help you relax and enjoy yourself any day you have time off.
Thanks for joining us for this video. Please subscribe to the Temple Grandin School YouTube channel and leave us a like on this video. Leave us a comment too.
Stay tuned for our next Power of 10 video coming soon.
We'll see you next time. Thanks to our sponsors for making this Power of 10 episode possible.